Florida is now the third state to see a case of the new, possibly more contagious strain of COVID-19. And here's what we know so far. It happened in Martin County. The man is in his 20s and has no recent history of traveling before being infected. Federal healthcare leaders say the strain is responsible for a surge of cases in the United Kingdom. Now, following advice from the CDC, those arriving in the U.S. from Britain must show proof of a negative COVID test. ABC 27 Chantel Navarro shows us how people in Tallahassee can better protect themselves against the variant.
Yeah, Ava, a lot is still unknown about the virus, like you just said, but what healthcare experts are saying now is that you might as well get tested so that you know what you're up against. The state also says they're prepared.
Testing saves lives, and getting those fast results is extremely critical.
Tina Vidal-Duar is the CEO of CDR Health, a health and medical firm focusing on disaster medicine response. She says as doctors figure out what exactly this particular strain of coronavirus is, the best protection is finding out whether you're positive or not. This is the Department of Health report's daily average cases doubling in the past 2 weeks, and health leaders like Dr. Anthony Fauci warning of another post-holiday surge.
I think until we have that herd immunity as a result of mass vaccinations, or because the majority of the population has already contracted the virus and has some sort of antibodies to help protect them from the virus, we still need to continue to do mass testing.
DOH reports while the variant could be about 70% more contagious, it does not seem to be more dangerous and does not anticipate this strain to largely impact effectiveness of the vaccine. State Emergency Management Director Jared Moskowitz says they've prepared with PPE for whatever comes next.
We did that early. I mean, you're talking about tens of millions of masks and gloves and gowns all sitting in warehouses ready to go in the event that there's some sort of change here.
Although Moskowitz acknowledges it's still very early on, the state will be following CDC's lead on what to do when it comes to tackling the virus. And they continue to urge everyone to follow all social distancing and mask guidelines.
The information is just starting to come out, so obviously we're ready to react. We don't want to overreact. We want to wait for the CDC to give us the information.
And CDR Health is opening its first private testing site here in Tallahassee, right here behind me on Capitol Circle Northeast. That will be next Thursday.
Chantel, does normal testing detect this new strain?
Hey, but if you get an antigen test like you can get here at CDR next week or at Bragg Memorial Stadium, that should tell you if you have the variant or the original coronavirus virus. For now, live in Tallahassee, Chantel Navarro, ABC 27.